Yeah, yeah, like that. Tell the people that Phony Water is back. Like that. Tell the people that Phony Water is back. Like that.
You are tuned into the W Show on Sideline Sports Talk Network and 100.1 FM, Kansas City. Live from Radio Row in San Francisco, California. Brought to you by Gates Barbecue, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, Dillard Zona Rosa, the Soul of Santa, Golden Gate Funeral and Cremation Services, and Wood Nissan.
All right, back here live on Radio Row. We've been having some fun today already this morning. I know in Kansas City, it's the afternoon where hopefully you're watching us listening to us on your lunch break. But we have some QBs joining us today on the show. Joe Milton, quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, and Hendon Hooker, quarterback for the Jets. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
Yeah, y'all didn't know y'all was gonna get a little sounds in your headphones. So this one out.
I like it though. I like it.
What brings you fellas to Radio Row?
Just to talk about a couple things. Just to get our foundation that we want to get started out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get talk about it, so people can have an understanding of what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And we've been doing that with Stand Together. So it's been great so far. These 3 days been long, but they've been great.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And talk about you mentioned the foundation. Talk about supporting single mothers, man. Why is that?
I was a part of my mom. I was a part of it. My mom didn't have my dad at the house. Like when I came home from practice in school, Dad wasn't there. So therefore, I was a part of that. So I know what it's like. I know what it takes. I know what you have to do to get through it. And it's tough because you seeing your single mom, you seeing her trying to cook, you seeing her trying to keep the house clean. I'm the oldest of 7. I lost one of my sisters when I was 7. So it's difficult seeing your mom trying to do everything by herself. And it was tough. So I was a part of for pretty much 6 years of my life, I didn't go to school for the first 2 weeks because I didn't have the school shoes or the school clothes to go and look presentable. So therefore, I was missing school. I was looking out the window while kids getting off the school bus, like pissed off, like why I can't go get my education. Like I got dreams for myself. So why can't I get my dreams started? So I know what it's like. I know what it takes. And I just want to be like a green circle for kids or parents that are going through that, because physically, emotionally, and spiritually, you're not alone. So just to be there for someone. Obviously, my best friend right here, he made books. He made a book so far. It's a spiritual book. It's a sports book. So therefore, whatever if it's going back to do camps, football camps, if you want football workouts, we can do that. But it's more than just football, right? So we can read the books to you. We can have you read the books to us. Like he's in the midst of, I'll let him talk about it, but he's in the midst of doing something with his book. So, but it's a lot that we could do. I just want to be a green circle for kids, to be an advocate, so they can always reach out.
And then talk about that, supporting underprivileged youth.
Yeah, so working with Stand Together, they give us a great roadmap of how professionals want to express their passion to the community, and mine is promoting literacy. Through sports and just through connections. Like Joe said, that face value just goes a long way. When you're there in the presence of the kids or in the presence of their parents, it just gives them a little joy, a little hope. And that's what we're trying to push for. We're trying to motivate these kids to let them know that the stars, is the limit and that they can achieve anything that they put their mind to.
Yeah. Hendon, you have the book that you have for children, and you're intertwining faith with the game of football. What are some of your go-to scriptures?
Really, I try to get a new scripture every single day. Me and my dad, really sit down and talk about, what we've read this morning. This morning, we really just talked about faith and trust.
Yeah.
Just putting your faith in God, and no matter what you may go through, He's always going to be there for you. So anytime we pray, I tell my friends all the time, like, if you're praying, man, you can't worry.
That's
just contradicting yourself. So continuing to push through whatever we're going through.
Yeah, definitely. You talked about him being your best friend. Like, how did that materialize, and especially you both being quarterbacks? Like, did this materialize like college, high school? Like, how did that?
college on a basketball court.
Oh,
Play
word.
basketball too.
So it was a whole nother sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a true clash of the Titans and clash of competitors. Both of us being alpha males and just being competitors and leaders out there with the rest of our teammates. That was my first time ever meeting Joe, and we really kind of clicked in a sense. Like, okay, I understand that he's gonna put his 100% effort in every single day and compete at a high level because he has wants and goals and dreams, and I do as well. So when you're competing for that same job, we just kind of gradually grew together.
Definitely.
And Joe, you mentioned something that kind of sparked my interest, man, about seeing how your mom had to struggle and get you things, not having what the other kids needed at the beginning of the school year. Did you feel like that's what pushed you to be where you are?
It's a lot, man. I'm from Pahokee, Florida, man. It's only 2 grocery stores down there.
Sure.
You can't really do much. It's either football or the streets. A lot of my friends right now in the streets. Some of my friends serving 25 to life.
Right.
So it's more than just, oh man, I just had to do football. Like that's all I knew.
Yeah.
Like college just wasn't coming to Pahokee High for education, basketball, or any other sport.
Right.
It was either football or nothing.
Yeah.
So you had to make your mind up. And I made my mind up early. Running around barefooted in the neighborhood and seeing the police just jump out on people and chase your drug dealers in your neighborhood. And it's like, shoot, like I'm not trying to be running for the police my whole life. Like I'd rather run from people that's trying to tackle me than run from a police officer and go sit in the cell. Like I always told myself, like I can't even sit in my bathroom at my house for an hour with nothing, just in the dark. Like I can't do that. So therefore, why do I put myself in a situation where I'll be spending time behind bars? So I made my mind up early.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Seeing how Sam Darnold went from being the 3rd pick, going to different teams, and now in the Super Bowl, and you being the backup for Dak Prescott and you for Justin Fields, you guys keep each other motivated so you can somewhat be that Sam Darnold or that Baker Mayfield coming up in the future?
Yeah, we do. Constant check-ins and constant, just mental checks. But as you like you said, it's a gradual growth process, especially us being young Qs in the league. We all have different paths, so ours is a long haul. It's looking like so we're ready for whatever that may come with, and we just continue to work day in day out.
And I always say, and we talk about this all the time. We have some football shows we do during the season, and I always say it's situational. Like whatever team that you go to, y'all feel the same way?
I mean, yeah. Everything's different. You never know what your situation is going to be like. I think the best thing about it, the NFL itself, is patience. Like you got to be patient, because if not, you want to jump out there in deep water.
Drown.
I mean, you don't know how deep that water is.
Exactly.
You just want to jump out there. Like that's a competitive spirit in you. Like there's nothing wrong with having a competitive spirit. There's nothing wrong with wanting to play football. Like that's what I've been doing that since I was 4. That's what I want to do, right? So, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, would you rather sit behind someone that's getting paid a lot of money but also played a lot? Like he's going on his 11th year. Right. So therefore, I'm just learning. I'll be cool by the time it's time for me to play. Sure, I'm rolling. Sure, So that's how I look at it.
You see guys that come in as rookies and be thrown into that. You talk about that deep water. Do you ever sit back and like, man, I'm kind of thankful, that I'm not in that, in that situation.
I mean, it's hard to say when you get as a rookie, because when you're a rookie and you get thrown into the fire like that means you got drafted first round. So with that being in the play, so it's like you don't know if your team is going to be great or if your team is going to be bad. Right. And usually in the first round, your team is going to be bad because those teams were bad the last year, right? So you don't know what you have around you. Yeah. So it's tough. It's a lot of different situations. You can go to a team in the first round and they have a great O-line, but they don't have no receivers around them. Right. Like you never know what your situation may be. So.
Yeah, definitely. And then at what point did the position of quarterback click for you? Because everybody could throw the ball, everybody could, find an open receiver and stuff. But when it comes to like reading coverages and, knowing, situational football, like when did that click for you? Is this a thing in college, like a certain coach reached you or?
I don't know. I've kind of been bred to play the quarterback position my whole life. My father played quarterback. My little brother plays quarterback.
Word.
My mom and sister would play.
Yeah.
I don't know. From a young age, I always had that clock in my head of in the pocket of when to get on the run or, when to check the ball down. I think in high school, maybe around 10th grade, it really clicked for me. Like visually seeing the defense and knowing how to dissect it and what beats this coverage. And then getting to college, moving on to protection and audibles at the line of scrimmage. Then now to the NFL where you're even more vocal. You got to get the play in through the headset and it's coming in.
Yeah.
You can barely hear.
like you're playing Black Ops and, the commander's trying to talk to you. But it's definitely different stages through the years of trials and tribulations and then just trial and error.
Yeah.
Like, man, that didn't work for me. Let me try something else. Or, this guy's doing this. Let me see if I can incorporate that into my game. Yeah. And that's what me and Joe have been doing over these past few years, playing off of each other's game and getting different pointers from different coaches and taking all of that and to develop our game.
Yeah. Because go ahead. No.
So who are y'all watching to kind of like pick up some of the things that they do to implement into y'all's game?
Really, everyone. He might watch a couple things that Dak does. I might watch a couple things that Drew Brees, a couple things that Teddy Bridgewater. Anybody that we've been around that's given us some gems, we've just used that as a collective, just a bucket of tools to get to.
Yeah, definitely.
I know I couldn't play quarterback, man, because my memory's bad. So they get that ball coming out. I get that huddle like,
don't forget about an interception. Now, that probably be the best part. Right?
Yeah.
This, we got that. Like,
That's good though.
give me one of those calls that you guys gotta. You hear it in your headphones, and then we're in the huddle right now. You got to come up to the huddle and give us a call.
You want to go first, Joe?
Want me to go first? I go first. Why hustle to do it right? 2 jet F striker rap.
Is that just throw the ball up?
F striker rap. I like that.
I would have been like, now wait a minute,
like
coach.
that.
You want me to go left or right?
What is that?
So it's just gonna start in the 3x1 to the left, and then while hustle is talking to the tight end, he's gonna motion over. He's gonna be off the ball. You can't motion and get on the ball.
Yeah,
he's gonna motion over. He's gonna be off the ball. The Z is gonna be on the ball. That side on my right side, the tight end got a 6-yard hitch.
Yeah.
If he get matched with man press, he can break out, and then the outside Z got a wrap at 10 yards.
Yep.
Flag on the play.
Hey, Steve got it already.
Yeah. And then to my left, you got an out by the slot receiver at 5 yards, then a go ball on the outside.
Yeah.
See, I'd have been like, nah.
So like, I'm just watching it, it looks so easy from the top, right?
Yeah.
But like to be down there and then to also know where
people gotta be.
Yeah, where everybody is at. I'm like, listen, let's do a buddy system here.
I mean, that's just calling the play. There's a lot more that goes into it.
Yeah.
That.
You got to check to see.
That's why I'm a fan.
It's a lot that goes.
And what
into
about you? Because you just got to deal with a new team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats on that. But what you got?
All right, so we'll go Yahtzee to Dixie Wright, Scottsdale Z Strike, Kill, Zeke Coors, Pound Exit, possible jersey.
And so your kill is your second play.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and there's another component like the jersey. It could be like an alternate route for the receivers.
Definitely.
If we get a certain look.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all really have y'all's own language.
Got to.
You know?
You got to.
Language for every team, and some teams have the same language, but football is football.
Yeah.
You only run a certain amount of coverages on defense, certain amount of pass patterns on offense, and run plays. So once you correlate a play to one of your past playbooks, then they'll start clicking.
Yeah.
So when we know you got to get you guys out of here, what tell people how they can find your foundation.
Standtogether.org/NFL.
Yeah.
You'll find out a lot about everybody else's foundation, but also the things that we're trying to get created as well.
Appreciate you guys giving us your time.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for what you're doing in the community too.
Thank y'all.
All
God
right.
bless.
This is the W Show. We'll be back with more guests.
Opinions expressed on the W Radio Show by the host, co-host, guests, and call-in listeners are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not represent the opinions of the W Show, 100.1 FM, One Kansas City Radio, Sideline Sports Talk, Team Wall Street Foundations, or affiliates.